Hi everyone, it's Alexis and welcome back to my channel. So for today, we'll be opening a pack of fake cards. So I bought two structured decks. So these are two fake ones with art V on them, but the art of Yusei. And then the other one has the art of Joey and Bakura. So I'm very excited to open this, and as a bonus, I will also be opening this fake Pokemon box that I got. So I'm not sure if there's actually a real Pokemon card that's like this, but for now we'll open the fake Yu-Gi-Oh structure deck. So first off, I don't really know what a structure deck looks like a real one, because I never owned one. So I'm kind of surprised about this. So for the first one, we actually got a pack. This is a Code of Duelists. I'll be opening this on my TikTok, so if you haven't followed, please do. And there's this paper playmat. This one is actually confuses me because we know the box says Art V, but the playmat has like Zexal structure deck over it. So that's kind of funny for me. And what else? Let's look at the deck in itself. So I'm actually excited what it has. So judging from the very first card that it shows, I am actually excited. And now let's look. So it's actually a very mixed type of structure deck. Like there's no theme thematically or an archetype that it follows. Like usually, for example, for an ice barrier structure deck, it's all ice barrier, and then for a charmers deck, it's all charmers. But this one, it has a mix of different extra decks and different pendulum monsters, which I actually never gotten one. So I have a lot of fake cards right now, and I don't have any pendulum. So this is the first one, and we're just gonna go through with it. And one thing I very much noticed with this one is that despite it being a Art V structure deck, as the box suggested, and having Zexal as a playmat, it actually features various cards from different franchises. Like there's Salamangreat from Reigns, and there's a lot of different cards. So like I said, there is no definitive archetype, and I'm just gonna go through this. There's a lot of Despot though, and machine types. I'm not really sure. I have to check again once I get through with the decks. But another thing that I noticed is that there's a lot of extra deck. Like while I was planning pushing through, there's like more than 15. Like this is not normal. I actually didn't count how many cards there are in this structure deck, but I'm pretty sure there's about half of them that are extra and half of them are main decks. So currently I'm just separating the two so that we can compare how many structure decks, how many in the cards in the structure deck are extra and how many are monsters, spells, and trap cards. And I'm really sorry if it's messy, but here we are. We're just going to fix all the extra deck monsters, and then whoa, that's a lot. I'm not gonna count how many those are, but that's not 15. And if you compare that to the main deck, there's actually more extra deck. I mean, based on how thick those cards are. So that's kind of surprising, and I'm actually also very surprised with this pack. But as I said, I'll be opening that on my TikTok, so if you haven't followed, please do. And that's it for our first structure deck. I'm just going to put all of the cards and the playmat back to the box, and I'm going to look over the next one. So the next one, I don't really have an expectation because the box clearly doesn't tell us anything about what's inside. So I don't know if this one will also have a Zexal on its playmat, but it also came with a pack. So that's exciting because now I have two packs that I can open. And then we're just going to open the playmat first before looking through the deck. And oh, I can see the Z already. So again, this is a Zexal playmat, not an Art V, as we have been led to believe by the box. So that's kind of funny, but expected. And it's actually nice to have one because my playmats that haven't arrived were under the strictest lockdown, so I assume that it's getting delayed in its deliveries and production. So that's kind of sad. We're now going through the structure deck in itself, and one thing I can notice is that there's a lot of similarities with the first box. Like, some of the cards just repeated, and the thing is, there's still the prevalent issue of having too many extra decks. So currently, whenever I see an extra deck, I put it on the side. So it's kind of, we'll notice how many times we have to put away a card compared to how many monsters and spell cards. And I also noticed there's not a lot of spells and trap cards on this structure deck. So I don't know what the designer of this box intend the players to play with. So usually people buy fake cards because they can't afford the real cards, because TCG is like twice as expensive as OCG here, and you can't really buy OCG cards and expect children to play with it since they're in Japanese. So fake cards are the alternative so that you can have casual play. And I don't know, if I ever get gifted this kind of structure deck before I was into Yu-Gi-Oh, I'll probably be sad because it's not playable. Like, how am I supposed to play this structure deck? Like, imagine me and my brother got one of each of this structure deck. We wouldn't be able to play. Heck, we wouldn't be even to have like 40 cards on our deck. So that's kind of fun. And anyway, I'm going to put this now. I still have actually one more box of structure deck. So if you want to see more of these kinds of videos, please comment down below and I'll create that. Finally, we'll be going to open this Pokemon box. So I don't own any Pokemon cards. So this is the first one and it's fake. I don't really know if this kind of product exists in Pokemon. Please do tell me if it does. But I got this relatively cheap. Like, there's 10 boxes of this for 100 pesos. So that's approximately $2 for like 10 boxes. And I'm not really expecting much, but I'm actually amazed with how real these things look like. Like, I feel like they kind of look like carbon copy of the ones that I see YouTubers open. So that's kind of fun. And aside from that, the artwork is really nice. So I'm pretty sure that people who actually created this did a lot of research, like compared to the Yu-Gi-Oh ones. Because with the Yu-Gi-Oh ones, it's kind of got complicated. Like, you don't know what the colors are for, and sometimes the ones who create the fake cards don't even use the right color. But for Pokemon, I feel like there's a lot more leeway because there's some rare cards, but ultimately most of them look the same. There is not much complicated ones. And actually, I opened another one. So this one, I'm opening another one. It's kind of the same cards, isn't it? Like, if you notice, we have a lot of Magnemite in this cards. I don't know why, if the one who produced this fake cards has a love for Magnemite or something, but there's a lot of them. Oh, and it's Piplup and Dawn. I love Piplup and Dawn. Like, look at how cute they are. But anyways, I never played the Pokemon, by the way, so I don't know what the energy ones are for. But in this second box that I opened, I started noticing the problems with these cards. Like, for example, there's this Pokemon cards which has an imprint on them that you don't usually want your card to have. Like, there's this lines I don't know if it's because it was printed improperly or the cardboard was cut off when it was getting printed or something, but yeah, there's that problem with them. But overall, I'm very satisfied with the Pokemon cards, like more satisfied with the Yugioh ones. Anyways, that's all for this video. So I hope you enjoy. I'll be here. So if you like this kind of videos, please do subscribe and leave a comment down below. And that's all. So these are all my fake cards collection. Thank you for watching.